And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Can't find a home for that jab. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Good counter punch. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Catch and shoot. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter shot. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? That counter punch caught him clean. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Good punch. A perfect counter lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
There's the bell for round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
Beautiful counter shot. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Punching. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. There's a counter shot. He misses with that straight left. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. I promise you. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Throw a shot, they get countered. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. Nope, that jab not going to score. Those counter punches have to hurt. That counter shot lands. Nice counter. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. He threw a punch and just got countered. They exchanged punches. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. After what we saw in that last round. And here's the bell to start round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch.
Lomachenko goes down! You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake. How about that time counter shot? Has to be careful for that. Uh-oh! Lomachenko just got rocked. Lomachenko on the canvas. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you continue?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny? They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Loma and that. And there's the bell for round 5. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Just missed with that hook. One punch could change everything in this battle. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter shot. Counter punch. Misses with the straight left. Catch and shoot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. A perfect counter shot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Nice counter shot. This is a high-octane battle. And that body shot folded him like an old T-shirt.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockdown.